Hey, there we go. Oh my! I don't even got my second light on. I'm bugging. This is we back at it. This is what we call the no huddle. It's gonna be a quick hitter. We're gonna talk about some quick topics. It's the guys of Stats, Sneaks, and Style. I'm a guy. I'm easy.
What's up? It's me, man, Chris. Pardon brush.
What's up? What's up? Drippy D's in the building.
All right. So, fellas. First off, I told you next time you see me, I get a cut. I feel a little better about myself after seeing,
fixing my hat up through here. Don't feel bad.
Shout out to Nems and the whole Bing Bong situation. You know what I mean? Bing Bong. And
Bing Bong.
But we're going to talk today about some fantasy football. And, I'm a tight end. I like to think I'm a tight end guru. I like to have a couple of tight ends on my teams, on my fantasy. So we're going to talk about top 5 tight ends. We got to get into this Baker Mayfield deal. He got sent over to the Carolina Panthers. So I want to see my guys' feelings on that. And then we'll talk about some other stuff. What was the other things that I wanted to talk about, fellas? Do you remember? Was it NBA? Was it the NBA?
We want to talk about the football off season as well.
There it goes. That's what it was. Okay, so let's get into first things first. Baker Mayfield. Fellas, who won in that deal? The Browns getting rid of him and possibly having Deshaun Watson or Brissett at quarterback, or the Panthers, who had arguably the worst quarterback in the league last year with
Donald.
Who won on that deal? I'll start with you, Drippy. Come on, talk to me.
They both lost. They all suck.
Wow.
I'm not interested in none of those guys, to be honest with you. They all suck. Mayfield can't throw past 40 yards. Donald can't throw past 40. They're supposed to be in a competition. Nobody even has the job yet, as what I hear. So they're going to compete to be their starting quarterback over there. And then Watson, who knows what's going on with that? So it's like
great question.
Brissett, he sucks. I mean, those
I wouldn't say he sucks. He's serviceable.
Crap. That's what they basically did.
All right, Chris. I'm gonna give you a different question. Who's going to be the starting quarterback next year of the Panthers? Will it be Sam Darnold, who's already been there and knows the offense, or you think they're going to hand the keys over right to Baker Mayfield because he's probably the better quarterback?
Baker Mayfield.
Why?
I think Baker's a better quarterback. You gave Sam Darnold the keys to the kingdom, and he produced the 30th ranked offense in the league. Granted, combined with him and Cam Newton, just the offense as a whole was terrible. But you trade for a guy like Baker Mayfield, who has had some success in the NFL, to improve the offense, not to keep it stagnant. You're not going to give it to Sam Darnold and expect the offense to change. You got to give it to Baker.
I disagree. I think you got to stay with the guy that knows the offense best. Unless Baker Mayfield comes in here and blows my mind away, pause, I think you got to give it to Sam Darnold. D, what do you think about the same question? What do you think?
I think Baker Mayfield, you have a better chance because he is a leader. If you watch him play, I like his swagger, the way he controls the offense. He holds players accountable. He's slapping guys in the butt when they're having good plays. So I like his style. I like his charisma. I should have said pause there too. But
2 days removed from Shea Gildress. Yeah, you better say pause, bro.
Yo, first of all, hold on.
But I like his attitude.
Let's pause this conversation and talk about our last episode of Stats, Sneaks, and Style, episode 7. I got the chance to look at it back. Fam, you said his bag was cute, D.
Yeah.
His bag was cute.
A puppy's cute. Things can be cute. Don't mean I'm gonna wear it. You ever seen me wear a bag like that? Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm from hood. I can't go to the hood wearing stuff like that.
Come on, man. Nobody's doing that. Okay.
I mean, it's nice for my daughter or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now.
Real men wear pink, man.
Not a pink purse.
I mean, you can't be afraid of yourself. I know who I am, so I'm comfortable under my skin. I'm fine. I think the bag is cute. All right.
Chris, he's leaving the door open for him to wear that purse. He's leaving the door open. You see that, right?
We'll go on TomBrown.com and get him one of these days.
Yeah, man. Tom Brown, come on, man. Show me some love, man. I won't wear the belly shirts. I'm not gonna wear the jock strap, but I wear one of your suits though. I'm a little more casual. You give me a nice suit, I'll definitely wear that. Shout out to Tom Brown, one of the top designers in the game.
Speaking about showing love, shout out to Jasmine Amanda. She's laughing in the comments. Archie, Archie showing us love on the TikTok as well. I mean, listen, we're gonna just have to talk to him as a friend of the show. When we refer to Archie Bradley, he's now friend of the show, Archie Bradley. So hopefully he gets to see this. Archie, appreciate you all the support. We fuck with you. Thank you, Archie Bradley. Now, let's get to this fantasy football thing. We've got the commissioner and the person that won the fantasy football championship in our league here. I want to talk about tight ends. Rob Gronkowski's gone. Kelsey no longer has Tyreek Hill next to him. Who would you guys? I don't ask for your top 5. Give me a top 3 tight ends right now. I'm gonna start with Chris. First. Yeah, go
ahead. Due to Miami, I think is number 1 at this point. Galecki? Gesicki. I'm putting him number 1. I feel like with Tua's, I guess we'll say restrictions, and these guys running ramp, down the sidelines, I think it gives Gesicki an open middle of the field to just basically tiddly go. Number 2, I'm gonna go with Mark Andrews. That Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews connection is impeccable, and I believe it helped someone in this group win the championship last year. And number 3, I'm gonna go Travis Kelce. I still believe that Mahomes is Mahomes, and they added enough not to replace Tyreek Hill, but at least to take some of the coverage off of Kelce, where he's still getting that down the middle coverage. That one those good one-on-ones that 6 for 80, in a TD every game or every other game, and it'll still lead him to be a top 3 quarterback.
I like the boldness of you going with Gesicki at 1, so I'm gonna commend you on that one. Andrews is a clear-cut pick, and so was Kelsey. So I fuck with that list. There's a couple you left off, but I want to see where D's going before I talk about the guys that you left off.
I think Kelsey should be number 1. That's
okay.
Number 1.
Drippy, talk to me. What's your list?
And that's all because of consistency. I mean, all these other guys, you got your Darren Wallers. Andrews didn't do that good the other years. He just had a career year. So if you guys want to sell high on him, right now is the time. That's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about selling high on Andrews. I know he ain't going to do that again next year. They're going to throw it to other people because now people are going to start keying in on him more. You saw what happened to Darren Waller. But when it comes to Kelsey, it's unstoppable. Nothing you're going to do about it. It's going to be that every single year, no matter what. So Kelsey's number 1 fantasy-wise. This year, something interesting. I just said Darren Waller was kind of a bust last year, but I'm going to put him as my number 2 this year because that's how football is. Now Devontae Adams is over there, which is Derek Carr's college mate. So everybody's worrying about that. Everybody's forgetting about Darren Waller. Darren Waller is going to go absolutely nuts. And the guy was getting double teamed the whole year last year, like literally double teamed. You still got Renfro on the other side, which is a great slot receiver. So Waller's just going to go off. I want Waller on my fantasy team. I'm targeting him on every single fantasy league that I'm in.
Mm-hmm. Give me one more. You give me 2. Give me one more.
All right. You got Kittles. Kittles is a star. He was just hurt last year from San Francisco 49. I know Chris doesn't like him because he gave him a bad year last year, but Kittles is the man when he's playing. He's going to come back. He's fully healthy right now. Also like TJ Hawkinson from the Detroit Lions.
That was my guy.
And we also got Hunter Henry, which is playing for the Patriots, and he's looking great over there. Those guys in Massachusetts love him.
Okay.
He's playing awesome.
All right. I'm not gonna disagree with anybody's list. I think both of them were very good lists. You forgot about Hooper. I think Hooper's gonna have a bounce back season.
Hooper?
Zach Ertz. He was pretty.
Hooper.
Yes. And Zach Ertz ate up a lot of targets last year.
Zach Ertz. I like Ertz. In the Cardinals.
And here's a dark horse. I'm gonna give you a dark horse. And this is probably gonna come back to bite me in the ass because you guys are both in my fantasy league.
You're gonna say Kyle Pitts.
Noah Fant.
Ooh, Denver.
He's got what's his face now? Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson loves that tight end, and he's a big, strong tight end. Noah Fant might be a what?
He was part of the trade, bro.
Oh, they sent Noah Fant away? Oh,
yeah.
Forget it. Kyle Pitts is the surprise one then. Him in Atlanta over there. Not Kyle Pitts. That's not his name.
Dude from Atlanta, Kyle Pitts.
Was it Kyle Pitts?
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. I think he'll be the surprise. I thought it was gonna be Noah Fant. I had him nor Fant and Gesicki. And that's why I said I gave you a big up for Gesicki, because I think, again, like you said, Waddle one side, Hill one side, and him right there, he's going to eat up a lot of targets again this season. So I agree with you. Gesicki's going to be probably in the top 5.
I think Goddard is going to do good too, because remember, he used to share the ball a lot with Zach Ertz. So now Goddard is the number
Goddard,
one.
yeah.
And I can see him doing well over there because they have a mobile quarterback, and tight ends usually bode well with mobile quarterbacks.
So that's why I like Kittle's.
I'd like to pick him as my second tight end, hoping that he could just boom for me. One of those little sleeper picks.
I don't trust Kittle's QB situation. I don't. We don't know who's throwing the ball yet, so I can't put Kittle that high.
Kittle's the monster. It don't matter who's.
I don't think it matters. Yeah, I'm with you.
He's the kind of guy. It don't matter. He's a monster.
I think if he gets Garoppolo and him already have a chemistry. And if he gets the young kid, like D says, is a runner, and the runner always finds the guy that's in the middle. Yeah. Lamar Jackson's number one target was Andrews for how long? So I think either way, Kittle's is going to eat. Absolutely. I think you can't deny Kittle's. You can't deny Kelsey. Those two guys are dominant 1-2s. And I think Waller is going to be the third one this year, personally. But yeah, those are our picks for tight ends, fantasy-wise. Leave those picks in the comments and all that good stuff. Anything else you guys want to talk about while we still here?
While we're on fantasy, to circle back to Baker Mayfield earlier, do you think the Browns know something about Deshaun Watson that we don't know, hence the timing of the trade? I think it's coincidental they trade him the day the trial was over. They got to know something that we don't know.
I think they know that he's not going to be gone for the whole season, like I first predicted. I think they know he's going to go down for a little bit. That's why if you look at his contract, that first year was like trash because they knew they weren't going to pay him. They knew he wasn't going to play. I don't think the Browns know anything else of course they know something that we don't know, but I think they got the word that he's probably going to be gone for 6 to 8 weeks, and you just have to deal with Brissett and get this guy out of my locker room before he contaminates it anymore. And then plus, he took a $5 million pay cut or something like that, a $3 million pay cut just to get out of here, so he knew what he was doing. And I think, not for nothing, that's probably one of the better spots he could go to because he's going to beat out Sam Darnold, I think he's going to beat out Sam Darnold, and he could help his situation going forward. D, what do you think?
I said it before. He's a better leader than Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold's very bland. He don't command no respect from the rest of the team. I've seen guys look up to Baker Mayfield. You're talking about superstars. Nick Chubb, Beckham, Landry, those guys look up to him. That was his team. Everybody listened to him. Didn't work out, but he is a leader.
Here we go.
He's got heart. That's for sure. Football.
And it pains me to say this as a Giants fan, but Dalton Schultz, he's a sleeper too.
Giants are winning the Super Bowl this year, boys.
No, Giants. Listen. And
Giants top 5 defense. If you're in the NFL draft this year, make sure you get the Giants.
The Giants are going to suffer at the hands of Micah Parsons until that nigga retires because they had a chance to pick that guy and they moved down in the draft. For what reason? I don't even fucking know. I don't understand. Micah Parsons might arguably be the best tight end in the league. No, not tight end, the linebacker in the league. Excuse me. Edge rusher and all that. He makes a difference on the defensive end, and they didn't pick that guy. I don't understand what's going on with the Giants. I'm just getting over Brooklyn. Don't do this to me.
Gettleman. That was Gettleman.
Ooh, nice shirt, Chris. See, you got the Giants shirt.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Like, I didn't even notice. Nice.
I had to bring the gold out today because I was looking mad scruffy, so I had to make myself feel good today. Bring the gold out. I think that's it, fellas.
Hey, brother. You guys are definitely getting a drip. Guys are dripping.
Thank you.
Guys getting stamp of approval.
Appreciate that.
Well, that's it. This was just a quick one. There was no huddle. When we do the quick ones, we call it a no huddle. Thank you for being part of the Stats, Sneakers, and Style Nation. Like, subscribe, share, comments. Any last words, guys, before we go?
Love you guys.
There it goes.
Boom.
Peace.